once we identify these countries, to arrange huge loans to these countries. But the money would never actually go to the countries. Instead, it would go to our own corporations to build infrastructure projects in those countries, things like power plants and highways that benefited a few wealthy people as well as our own corporations, but not the majority of the people who couldn't afford to buy into these things. And yet they were left holding a huge debt, very much like what Greece has today, this phenomenal debt. And once bound by that debt, we would go back, usually in the form of the IMF, and in the case of Greece today, it's the IMF and the EU, and make tremendous demands on the country, increase taxes, cut back on spending, sell public sector things to private companies, things like power companies and water systems, transportation systems, privatize those. In other words, basically become a slave to us, to the corporations, to the IMF, to, in your case, the EU. And basically, the organizations like the World Bank, the IMF, the EU are tools of big corporations, what I call the corporatocracy.